Hello and welcome to the second daily update for my Bitcoin US dollar technical analysis. So I already prepared a little chart as to basically what my expectation for Bitcoin is for the next days and especially weeks. And I want to go into a little more detail and just walk a little bit through the count and what targets are and what possible scenarios for the future are. Again, possible scenarios, of course, the price movements can go into another direction, the outlines can change. They don't necessarily have to go this way, but I will get into this later. So in retrospect, so when we look back, the previous price development, I mean, there has been an A wave, B wave, C wave, which in total formed this A wave. I just put it down here just so you can see. We had the next A, B, C correctional pattern, which formed the wave number B. And next was the 1, 2. This was quite a long 3, which is obviously extended, which is perfectly normal. Usually this wave, if one wave is extended, it is wave 3. And if we have a look at those movements, we have obviously this is the 1, 2, and if we just use the extensions to mark the price targets for this wave, we can see that this wave 3 should have gone all the way to this point 1.618 retracement. It even went way past this and even touched this point 2.618 extension. I'm sorry, it's the 1.618 extension. And usually wave 3 touches this extension at least for a short amount of time. It dips into it and goes down to the wave 4, or in this case up. But since we had basically a 1, 2, 1, 2 and another 1, 2 and just all the way down until we got to this basically, which was the 3, 4, 5, which topped this 3. And so we had an extended wave 3, and following this, this is definitely a wave 4 and a wave 5, which could mark or should mark the end of this movement, as the wave 5 usually tends to touch this 2.618 extension, which is or has been in this case at 6,797. It even went past this. Completely okay, especially if this wave 3 is extended. If we would have gotten a wave 4 and a 5 that did not create a new low, which could have happened, it did not in this case, but it could have happened, this would have been a pretty bullish signal. So this probably would have meant that this was probably not only the first part of this downward movement, but if this had stopped right here, this could have already been the end of the correction. However, it was not, and instead we got a new low. So this is a perfectly normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 downwards impulse. For me, it looks like the C. This means this downwards move for now is finished. Right now, I think Bitcoin will go up a little bit. I would like to see Bitcoin to go all the way up to $8,700, but judging by basically this trend line, which has been the trend line all the way from this recent high down. So as you can see, there has been selling interest at this line every time, and even this short buying interest has been brought down below this trend line. There has been a short try just to break through this and down again. So this is a pretty important trend line, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it. So what we basically could see, so I just prepared this ABC move. We could also see something like this, ABC, and then maybe something like this. This would be another scenario. So I'm not entirely sure how strong this resistance will be, but especially considering this EMA 200, which is moving down, yeah, very steeply at the moment. This could provide a resistance either for this A move, which, I mean, this ABC move could also just be the overarching A. Then we get another correctional move and another move up, and which could get sold again. Yeah, that's just possible. I'm not sure quite how this next move or what this next move will look like, but in my opinion, there's one more target at the bottom to get, which is around $5,800, and which means if Bitcoin goes to this area, the wave Z, which is this whole downwards movement, would be the same length as this wave W. And this is usually a good target to aim for in my experience. However, this wave Z could also extend all the way down to $4,700. But if we look at it, if we just go a bit back, so we can see, I mean, are there any important resistance, any important support levels? Yeah, maybe. But I mean, this whole area will offer a lot of support, and basically it starts at $5,800 and moves all the way down. So yeah, again, I'm not 100% sure as to how deep this correction will go, but in my eyes, what I think and what I'm definitely looking for is this $5,800 level. Yeah, to hopefully finish off this correction and then go back north again. But yeah, then again, we have this trend line which has to be broken, and this as well, which has proven a resistance or support level. So, and during this time was a major support level, and in this time it has proven to be a resistance. As you can see, basically all the selling interest was there right at this line. Yeah, so this short spike, probably a future spike, but the regular selling interest, so as you can see, a lot of candles stop right at this line. So this is a pretty important line as well. So once we start the upwards movement, to go through this, we probably need wave 3 to go through. And yeah, so maybe we can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correctional pattern, 1, 2, 3, which goes through this. But this is probably midterm, a couple of months away. Yeah, right now I'm looking at either ABC and then a correctional pattern down, or this ABC, which forms the overarching A and which leads like this, something like this, or this ABC pattern, which would, yeah, I mean, I would like to see Bitcoin up here, maybe in this area, where there has been obviously a lot of buying and selling interest, so we could see a move up here and then back down again. But yeah, we will have to see. So so far this move up for me has not shown any major correctional patterns, so we would at least have to see one or hopefully two red candles to show some kind of correction, maybe a BC, a small pattern that is recognizable. It's probably better to see in the hourly chart, but for now the 4-hour chart will do, and the patterns are recognizable good enough. And yeah, so we will have to see, but it's a very exciting time at the moment, obviously, and yeah, again, in my opinion, we are not done on the downside, and I think at least $5,800 another target would, yeah, where Bitcoin, in my opinion, can go to, and but even maybe down to 4,700. But yeah, first we have to see how far up this goes. So if this goes all the way only to this area, or if it goes higher, and then the next targets can be determined or calculated on a more precise way. And yeah, so that's it for Bitcoin for the moment. And yeah, enjoy the upwards movement, and it's been long overdue. And thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.